viewers, this is Nepkal with Broadbear Gaming, and today we're going to be doing the third part of our Let's Play, and that's Poker Faces. This world has the most evil energy out of the three that we've done so far, and that's 350, and it also has 4 Monster Amulet pieces, which will be our last Muppet Monster ability. Okay, here we are, just gonna look around, gonna get our bearings. There's a new enemy type right here, he's dealt with just as easy as the rest. And here's our first Monster Amulet piece. I don't know, I don't really like the ability all that much. I mean, the Miss Piggy one is definitely my least favorite, but you'll see when we get there. I go up here and try to blast this guy and get smacked in the head for it, you know, but I deserved it. There are a lot of gates in this level. A lot of gates that need to be opened by bats and by one other thing, you'll see. As a child, I didn't like this level at all. I mean, there were too many... For me, there were too many, like, bats on platforms that I had to think about getting to, and just... I don't know, a little too complex for my childlike mind, but I figured it out pretty quick this time around. Gonna throw this guy into cold oblivion and grab our B for our bonus crate. The bonus crate in this level makes you backtrack a lot, but whatever. Anyone who's seen the other 2 episodes knows I hate backtracking, no point in talking about it. If you're looking, you'll see that Beaker was up on that little platform over there, and we'll get to him here shortly. You'll see I have 666 evil energy. That's kind of a coincidence. Okay, there, we broke the evil vibe. Another reason why I didn't like this level a lot as a child is because it has pitfalls, as in you can fall off into space essentially in a lot of places, and you can fall into lava. The lava, they're pretty lenient with it. It doesn't insta-kill you, bounce off of it a couple times, Zelda Majora's Mask style, and you have the Deku mask. I mean, I don't fall into the lava here. I mean, so you'll just have to take my word for it. There we go. They put a lot of things on platforms in the middle of lava, and a good trick for not falling into the lava in those cases is to look at your shadow. Don't look at the character and see where they're going to land, but look at the shadow and control accordingly. That's really helpful in Crash Bandicoot, the original one, Spyro the Dragon, just about any platformer with a shadow directly underneath your character. Okay, gonna come to our first checkpoint. And also, about to grab the last Monster token, as soon as I grab this checkpoint. And here we are. Pepe's gonna tell us all about this ability we already know how to use, and his voice is gonna bug out a little bit. Okay, here we go. Just turn into the Frankenstein monster, more or less. Get big ol' arms and feet and a square head, and you can push crates around. I don't really like it. I mean, I like it more than the Miss Piggy one, that's for sure. I like its model, and you can move back and forward with it, and that's it. But I like its model more than the Miss Piggy one, and I like the fact that you can move a little bit. And here's a new enemy type, just a guy that runs around with a shield. You can blast him or kick him. I prefer the blast move for obvious reasons. What else was I gonna say? Oh, I'll think of it here in a minute. Here we go. We're gonna flip this bat and open a gate. There's a lot of that in this level, so if that's if that's your thing, we'll stick around and watch me shoot bats and open gates. Oh, I was gonna mention that you're gonna notice some sound glitches and maybe a couple frame rate drops. I got a new plugin after I recorded this, and I think it fixed it, so hopefully we won't have to put up with that anymore. Gonna grab a new heart container, and yeah, hopefully that works. Hopefully that works out. I would have re-recorded this with it, but I had already saved, and I didn't have a save state of before I did this level, so I didn't feel like playing through the whole game just to record it. So we'll just have to put up with it for one more level. I apologize. And here we go, just pushing blocks along paths. They make it pretty obvious where they want you to push the blocks. I don't even think you can push them outside of those tracks. Gonna throw this guy off into space and grab some evil energy. There's gonna be an extra life and a Muppet token challenge right here. I missed this one too, my first time playing through, because I almost missed it there, then I remembered. But, you know, I don't like talking to Pepe. He annoys me. So I missed him. But here we go, we get the chicken. See? We all knew they'd incorporate it in a meaningful way. Just shoot down 20 of these guys. Aiming with this is weird. It's like semi-lock-on. If you aim slightly below the enemy, if you put the crosshair, the top part of the crosshair on the enemy, I find that it helps. But yeah, this is real easy. You have no ammo. You can be real super liberal with your chicken use. And see, you can see I'm just spamming it right there. Well, it's an easy one. I don't know, it's kind of fun. I mean, I think aiming anything with a controller is kind of... I don't enjoy it as much as with a mouse. Well, this is a game for consoles, so I mean, what else would you expect? And here we go. We grab our N, and Beaker is right here. And we get to blast him, and he takes off. I don't know, against his will probably. And he just flies around the level making dumb noises, and here we go, he's about to fulfill his purpose. Bang, he slams right through that gate. He's more or less just a glorified bat with a target. But, I don't know, I can't bash on them for wanting to put something funny in the game and put a little effort into something. Oh, gonna run back here and get through that gate the Beaker busted down with his face. And grab all this evil energy. You see that the bonus crate is here near the beginning of the level, so gonna have to run back through the level to get it, but whatever. Gives you a chance to tour the level again. Oh man. There you go, our second Muppet token for the level, and now we have enough to do the boss fight with Nosferatu, but we won't. Because, you know, I want to see the whole level, do 100% completion, all that kind of good stuff. Gonna go back to where I was and continue the level now that I've backtracked to where Beaker busts his face off on those iron rails. And here's some platforms over lava. It's pretty easy. Pepe warned you before you jump on them to time your jumps correctly, but I don't see what timing has to do with it. I guess time it so that you're toward the end of the platform before you jump, but I don't know. You make the jumps really easy. You can probably jump from the middle of the platform, and here I am trying to cheese a kill. That doesn't work out. So, whatever. The game won't let me be a little bitch. I guess I can't argue with it. Here's another iron gate. We're gonna have to blast a bat to open, but that's the theme of this level, whatever. I don't know, I like it. The music in the background is from the same music that plays on the main title screen. I was getting kind of sick of that. My favorite music so far, at least, has definitely been from the Hallways of Doom. I think that music is great. Just gonna wait. I gotta see. Now we gotta time our jumps a little better. I guess Pepe didn't outright lie to us. Oh man, I get chopped. This puzzle right here, I never figured it out as a child. And I did it like 20 times my first playthrough. But I finally figured it out. So, it's because I don't like listening to Pepe and I pay for it. And I had to listen to him sing that stupid little song of his over and over again, and that was driving me crazy. I eventually muted it. But see, you just push these crates around, or cinder blocks, or whatever they're made out of, and put them into the corresponding Muppet slot. You can spin to turn them, and you can blast them to flip them. It's really easy when you know what you're doing. See, I have 60 seconds. It gives you an extra. It gives you a lot of extra time once you put one in, and it extinguishes the flames on that statue, which is weird because that statue doesn't come into play. Like, why do I care about extinguishing its flames other than just as an arbitrary sort of to open that gate? It doesn't really give me any context, but I guess I shouldn't expect some sort of sweeping narrative from like a Muppets game that's sort of a rip-off of Spyro the Dragon, but whatever. Here we go, 65 seconds to spare. I wonder if I can make this. Oh man. There we go, right into Miss Piggy's slot. Now we can move on. As soon as Pepe forks up this Muppet token. Oh yeah. Now I got 3, just 2 more to go. Getting some crazy frame rate. Frame rate drops, I don't know why. Hopefully it's fixed. Gonna kick both of these guys into the lava and into space. I wonder which one suffered the worst fate. Slam that guy against the wall. Just, you know, go around collecting evil energy. They put a lot of stuff really close to the pitfalls, which, you know, it's an obvious way to make things harder, but, you know, doesn't make it any less of a pain in the ass. And here's a double stacked cinder block thing that we're gotta push all the way to this thing so that we can shoot a bat, and then climb up a ladder and shoot another bat. Just waiting for something interesting for me to talk about, you know. Gonna make sure to grab all the evil energy that I don't miss anything. There we go. Now I'm all safe. Unless I take four hits, it ought to be alright. Still haven't found a trick pumpkin yet. Not sure if they're even in the game. So, oh, that'll be exciting to see. Or not see, who knows. Gonna climb up here, and there's gonna be 3 enemies waiting for me, and instead of just running me through and tearing me to bits, they all scatter out. So, that was convenient. Those 2 watched their friend get murdered, and they will too. No one escapes the wrath of Nepkal. So, gonna miss blasting this bat twice. And to open another gate for us to go through. Oh man. Here's a checkpoint and a letter up here, the U. So, gotta use this jump pad and fly over to that thing. You can see I jump on it, and I obviously jumped on it the first time. I missed it the second time, but I don't know why it didn't activate the first time. I was so bewildered that it didn't activate that I don't know what happened. My eyes glazed over and just kept jumping. Whatever. Now we get to fly over to this old, what is this? A pagoda? And around back, there's our fourth Muppet token. You'll see that the evil energy, when you hit it, it'll blast right off this building, and you gotta jump down and grab it. Well, rather it fall off the front of the building than off the sides and into endless space. Now to head towards the end of the level. And grab some more evil energy and the last letter, and then have to backtrack and get... Oh, I went the wrong way. Turn around though. And you know, backtrack, get it from the bonus chest. These two guys think they have the jump on me, but no one gets the jump on Nepkal. And this is easy. Just wait, and once it goes across, then it goes across the other side. If you can get across it real easy if you just wait to jump on. Time your jumps right. You know, just listen to Pepe. He won't lead you astray. You'll see right here, I don't listen to Pepe, and I get my ass toasted. Doesn't matter, I take my wrath out on that fat guy. And in order to open this gate, it's a 2-for-1, you know. You gotta blast 2 bats to open 1 gate. In case you haven't had enough of blasting bats to open gates so far, my frames are kind of falling, but I'll deal with it. Just this one more bat, and that ought to be all the bats I have to blast. Oh, good. Now I gotta... Did I ever get the letter? I don't remember. I must have. So, gonna go back and get the bonus chest. And get our final Muppet token. And, just run around this, holding the sprint button and just steering when you land. You just gotta make sure that the camera doesn't... Camera perspective changes a little bit when you jump, when you're sprinting, so you just gotta take that into account and not go flying off the ledge and die a fiery death. Man, they really wanted you to see the sights right here. You might... Anyone, I guess, who was watching this might think that... I don't know, I've been criticizing this game a lot. And it's not because I don't like it. I mean, I like the game. I mean, I always have. But, I mean... I don't know, I guess I should say some things I like about it. I really like how the sprinting works, and you sprint forward when you hold one button, and you just control the 2 directionals. And I really like the soundtrack. There's some fella, I should have looked it up, but I didn't, that said that the game was okay, but that the soundtrack was mediocre at best. It was some important critic. And, I don't know what he was thinking, because the soundtrack is great. So, well, I think it's great. And, I like the environments a lot. I like how varied they are. I like how this one's a castle with a lot of lava and bats to shoot. But, you know, that doesn't mean certain things don't piss me off, though. So, whatever. Here go and send this guy to fire death. And look around, make sure I don't miss any evil energy. Hop along these platforms. Role-playing as a frog, you know. Hopping around. Oh, man. 969, oh yeah. And then 970. Gonna check, make sure I have everything. Yep, 5 out of 5, 350 out of 350. 100% complete. Oh yeah. Gonna go back through this thing. And, you know, flail all the way back to the hub world. There you go, Poker Faces. 350 out of 350, 5 out of 5, 100% complete. Now we just have... Now we have a boss fight, Nosferatu Bites Back. So we got to fight Gonzo, and I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are. Hopefully see you then.